Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I'm here in Blackpool. I'm just by Stanley Park. This is Stanley Park behind me. It's one of the greenest parts of Blackpool. Is not that green, you know. There's not many trees in Blackpool, but they've got plenty of trees here at Stanley Park in Blackpool. It's around about half an hour walk from the promenade, which is a bit of a shame. So a lot of people come to visit Blackpool, and by the way, if you like all things Blackpool, I show all sides of Blackpool. Get subscribing, hit the subscribe button, and also tick the bell for notifications of new videos. So I show all sides of Blackpool. Sometimes they're not so good sides, but sometimes I show the swanky sides. Like here we've got Stanley Park. It opened in 1926, so it's almost 100 years old. I don't think they'd do any, if they had any spare land. Well, you know, any spare land in Blackpool now usually gets turned into a car park. So you can imagine all this park here, Stanley Park, which is absolutely huge. Yeah, it is a bit of a trick to get to from the promenade, so not that many visitors actually come here, but it's worth the trip to Stanley Park if you are coming to Blackpool. There is a bus that goes to the, I'm headed to the cricket club actually, yeah, Blackpool Cricket Club, because they've got the annual beer festival on. So I'm going to head down this road here behind me, West Park Drive. Very swanky. If you've got £250,000 to £500,000 burning a hole in your pocket and you want to buy a property in Blackpool for that price, or anywhere between that price, you might be able to afford a house down here, West Park Drive. But anyway, I'm going to head to the other side now, to the cricket club, and we'll check out this beer festival. So here I am, just at the junction here of West Park. This is West Park Drive here. Just up there is South Park Drive. That doesn't actually go around the park, it kind of leads away from the park that way. And if we go onto the other side over here, that's East Park Drive, and that takes you down the other side of the park, obviously the eastern side, and it leads towards the zoo and the hospital on the far side. So just down here, this is the gateway to the south. There's the gateway there. That takes you in to the southern half of Stanley Park. We're going to head this way, West Park Drive. So yeah, there's a lot of you know, Stanley Park has so much to offer. There's everything in there. I can see lots of people playing in there. There's football pitches. Obviously they've got a cricket ground, that's where I'm going, Blackpool Cricket Club. They've got a golf course, they've got everything, they've got a lake, everything you'd want in a park is in there, Stanley Park. And you know, funny enough, this road here used to go all the way around. They used to be able to continue all the way around between West Park Drive and East Park Drive over there, but they shut this off. Oh, they shut this road off. I think it must have been either the 80s or maybe the 70s when they stopped you from, obviously you can come down here, you can park all the way, it's all free. You can park down here if you want to go to the park, but you can't get out at the other end. But the Stanley Park does have a main entrance. We're heading up towards the main entrance now. The cricket club is up that way, and there is a car park within the park, but it's not very big. But I'll show you a little bit of the park while we're on the way. I'll tell you what, it's a bit breezy today in Blackpool. Wow, look at the tree, look at that there. There's lots of poplar trees. You know what I like? I like the sound of the wind through the poplar trees. You can't beat it. But yeah, it's almost 100 years old. It was opened by the Earl of Derby, and it got its name Stanley from the family name of the Earl of Derby. So I'm making my way around the park, and we'll end up at Blackpool Cricket Club. And Blackpool Cricket Club, really, really nice club as well. And they also play county games. They sometimes play Lancashire, sometimes play county games at Blackpool Cricket Club. So here's a quick look inside the park here. As you can see, there's a lot of people over there, a lot of people playing in the all-weather football pitches over there. We've got tennis courts as well. We've got a massive sports centre. We'll see that a bit later, but just look at this expanse of green in Blackpool. Isn't it amazing? I'll tell you what, it's quite a busy road this, all the way around the park, especially at rush hour. It is very, very busy around Stanley Park, especially on the other side where the hospital is. That road there is called Beachfield Road, and that leads up to Whitegate Drive. Whitegate Drive, yeah, but we'll carry on. we've got a map of the park here. Let's have a little look at this, shall we? So you can see the park there. Now I'm there, I'm about there, and just up here, that's Blackpool Tower. So this is how far away I am from Blackpool Tower. It's about a 30-minute walk to the promenade from where I am. So there you go. So anyway, we'll carry on. Yeah, just look at this now, look. That's a sycamore up there. Listen to the wind, and these got these beds here with flowers in. Got grass verges as well. So any properties around Stanley Park are going to be quite expensive. It's the FY3 postcode, and that also takes in Leighton as well. Leighton's a bit further up. Leighton's a bit cheaper, but anywhere near Stanley Park is quite expensive. Like I say, you're probably going to need at least $250,000 to get something anywhere around here, anywhere decent around here. So that's looking back where I started, along West Park Drive towards the south. There's a sign there, cycling route Martin and St Anne's. I just want to show you in here because we've got an entrance in here. Now we can't see it, but the clock tower, can't see it because of the trees, but the clock tower is just up here. And just next door we've got the sports centre. I'll tell you what, we'll just go next door. I haven't got that much time, so I can't really go inside to show you the clock tower. So I'll just come along here now and show you the sports centre. I don't really have time to go inside because I'm running a bit late, so we've just had a look at that entrance there. This is the sports centre. I mean, look at this, it's massive. Do you know at the back of here, they've got a full-size athletics track, they've got a swimming pool, they've got, well, everything you'd want, really. I mean, Blackpool, you know, they go on about Blackpool, but they're not very fit, and, you know, and the early death rate, you know, they talk about people dying young and all that in Blackpool, but we have got so many sports facilities, and that is the Blackpool Sports Centre here at Stanley Park. You know, there's no real excuse really to not be fit, really, is there? But I'm going to head back out now, back onto West Park Drive again, and we'll carry on, and we will eventually end up at Blackpool Cricket Club. Great place to ride your bike as well, all the way around. We've got a house here. I'm not sure if this is original to Stanley Park or whether it came later, a bit like the Parks Cafe, which the Parks Cafe opened in about 1936, about 10 years after the park opened. Any road that goes along there links up with Whitegate Drive. That one's called Woodland Grove, that one. Just in here we've got another entrance here, look. Some nice gates. It's not the grand entrance, but it's just another entrance. And we're just on the other side of the, I'm not going to go too far in, but just on the other side of the sports centre there. And they've got climbing frames. In fact, I don't know, I think that's been closed, the climbing frames. They've got climbing frames there, but I think they've been closed. But anyway, I'm not gonna go into the park. I'm just gonna get myself to the cricket club because I'm a bit of a beer monster, really. No, I'm not a beer monster. Or am I? Have we got any Buddleia fans out there, or are they just a nuisance? Well, they're good for butterflies. These are the sort of things that you get growing in the railway bridges. They're all over the place. They're a bit of a weed, really, in some parts. They look nice, though. So this is Blackpool Cricket Club. We're just coming up to it now. It's just inside this little crescent. Now, the main gates to Stanley Park are just up here on the right-hand side. I have showed them before in a video. I'm not going to show them in this video, but the cricket club is just in this crescent here, which is called Barlow Crescent. So just up that way there, that takes you up to Leighton. If you want to go to Leighton town centre, turn left there at that roundabout. Really, really busy part of Blackpool, very busy. So welcome to Blackpool Cricket Club. It's going to be pretty busy in here, and I think they're playing cricket as well. Let's go and check it out. Now then, this looks quite posh, doesn't it? Welcome to Blackpool Cricket Club, and they've got a a bat and ball there. It's alright this, isn't it? It's real grass that as well, real grass, yeah. Nice stripes. Let's hope that the pitch is looking as good as this. Check it out, the grandstand here at the Blackpool Cricket Club, and the clock has actually got the right time. It's saying 3:25. So this is it, we're now, what would you say, pitch side? I don't know, I'm not a cricket fan. But yeah, like I said, they've got a game on today. Oh, did he get him? So here's a little look round. Oh, it's an amazing pitch, isn't it? Scoreboard over there. Who's winning? Oh look, they've got a player called Bass. But did they say Bass? Oh, I don't know about that. I'll have to find out. So I'm now inside the main marquee at Blackpool Cricket Club's beer festival, and let's see what we've got. You know what? I really like that blueberry. You know, that's really good. Coach House Brewing Company, More Houses, Flight of the Phoenix, Hobson's Twisted Spire, S-Thwaite Bitter. This one's off. Moore's Head, Hawk's Head, White Rat. I've had some of that before. Flat Cap, Big Walk 25, Bumblebee, Sunlander, Happy Valley, 49er, Ravenhead, Lady in Red, Red James. Okay, I've actually gone for the blueberry because I really like it. You know, it was about 5 years ago when I got into drinking ale. I never thought I'd get into drinking it because there was a lot. In fact, I wasn't even a drinker, to be quite honest. But I fell in with a bad crowd, you see. So anyway, yeah, there you go, blueberry. This is really nice. Try it if you ever see it. You can really taste the blueberry, I'm telling you. I'll just show you what else they've got. Of course, they've got the others, the popular lagers, and they've got the ciders, the Guinness, of course, there.
Where did that go? The clam should go for two. I say the clam should come for bowlers.
Well, we're just on a break now for the cricket, and they're all coming off now. It's a bit of a shame about the weather, it's quite cloudy. Would have been better if the sun was out, but you can't have it all, can you? But Blackpool Cricket Club, it's a very nice pitch they've got here, and yeah, if you visit Blackpool and if you're into cricket, you might want to come down and watch a match. They're all getting clapped off now. And they're heading back. I think they're going to head in for tea now, into the pavilion. There you go. So there you go, that was the Blackpool Cricket Club Beer Festival. And like I say, the team, it's like, it's an X1, is it? An X1, you know what? I don't understand cricket, but I think that, you know, I've watched it on TV a few times. I've watched England play, and I think it is a great game, but I think you need to grow up with it, don't you, to understand it properly. I'm just by the blinds. These are the blinds, yeah. They have to have blinds up, don't they, for the is it the batting or something like that? No bass on at the beer festival here at the cricket. They used to serve it here, by the way. They used to serve draft bass at the club. And shout out to Spock behind the bar who served us. So I've just had a blueberry. I'm going to go back now and see him again, and I'll get something else. But that's it from Blackpool Cricket Club, the beer festival 2025. If you get a chance to come to Stanley Park, please do. It's only about half an hour walk. And like I say, you can get a bus. We're not too far from the zoo, Blackpool Zoo as well. So there are ways to get here. You can also get a taxi as well. I think they're just coming back out again. Oh, they're just coming back out again. We're in for the what do they call it? The next set of overs. Also, I don't understand cricket. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you like it. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos. And I'll see you again on the next one.